from my research, I found out that Kemba is a guy who just loves the hoop. He's a guy that loves the game. And so hearing that, I thought, oh, okay. So you're talking about a guy who loves basketball, who loves the game. It's not about the money. It's not about that. He just wants to play. And then, what better place than play? If you're going to choose to come to Europe, why not go to a place that people pay to vacation to? You go to Monaco, the sun, the beautiful, the high class living. It's an easy place to sell. So for an NBA guy to come in here and to adapt, I think there's no better place as far as living than Monaco. I mean, it's going to feel as close as you can to your luxurious life of being an NBA All-Star. So, I think that would be fine with him. I'm curious how him and Sasha Obradovic will kind of interact. But he's from New York. He's tough. He loves the game. So I think he'll be good. Now, the only question is his health, right? How are those knees? All those years, all those NBA games, those 82, those playoff runs, all those crossovers, those step backs, those snatches, the stop on a dime, that takes wear and tear on those knees year after year. So I'm wondering, is he now healthy? I know last year in Dallas, he didn't have any signs of injury. And if he can, let's say, be 70% of the Kemba we know, I think that's enough to be dominant in the EuroLeague. I mean, to score. He was already so explosive and fast. Even if he loses a step, still going to be at another level. So it just depends on if he can stay healthy. Can he get through the whole year? I imagine he's going to bring whatever he needs. If he has a family or if he has a girlfriend or wife, whatever, I'm sure, he'll bring them with him. That would kind of ease the transition because that's just something you don't want to do alone. So if you have those that you care about close by, I think it can help you adapt. And I expect him to be a force. Him and Mike James in the backcourt is probably going to be something special. What you do with the lineup, it doesn't matter. If you can get that type of talent, you just give him the ball and you let him play.
Yeah, you have basketball players and you have hoopers, and he's a hooper. I believe after so many years in the NBA, there will be some sort of adjustment period for most guys. But at the end of the day, it's hoops. It's a different style of play, but that applies to guys that are less talented. That he's the type of guy that you can maybe think, oh, it'll be different defenses, it'll be less spacing. How will he adjust? But then you throw the ball out there and just let him go, and he looks like the best player on the court. So I think there will be maybe some small adjustment. Maybe he gets them done and figured out in training camp. Maybe it takes him a month. But once he figures it out, and like Eric said, if he stays healthy, I see a lot of success, for him and that squad. But it'll be really, really interesting to see how a guy that's played in the NBA for so long comes over here and what he thinks of it. If he's surprised by things, or if he's like, yeah, I've seen this before. This is cool, and he fits right in. So I'm really, really intrigued by the situation.
Yeah, I think it's a low risk, high reward move for Monaco, because he has, his knees are extremely vulnerable in terms of getting consistent playing time, but at the same time, and from what also I heard from NBA people, he has to be under consistent health management because of his knees. But at the same time, from what I heard, he might be used only for EuroLeague games, which means you will play one, in some cases, 2 games per week. That's a huge difference compared to the NBA schedule. From what I heard, you already have Mike James, Jordan Lloyd, and Elie Okobo on your front line. Matthew Struzell is also over there. Some of our guys can cover backcourt minutes. So it's not like he's going to play 30 minutes per game. It might be something around 20 minutes per game. And from what I also heard, his contract, I would say team-friendly in terms of if things go wrong with his health, it's not like Monaco will have to pay him the full salary. So, it's kind of a safe move for Monaco.